Hello and welcome to this review of Calypso Silver. People had asked me a number of times, when are you going to do Calypso rum? And I said, I don't know, I'll have to look for it. I hadn't really seen it. And I went to Ralston Liquors in Houston, Texas 2 years ago, and I found Royal Bourbon, and I found Calypso Silver and Calypso Gold. So these were $5.89 for a full-size bottle. I figured, I don't know if it's any good, but for the price point, doesn't really matter. You know, $5.89. That was a good discount. So what is Calypso Silver? The description is rum with natural flavors. 80 proof, 40% alcohol. Bottled by Sazerac, North America, Louisville, Kentucky. So it's a Sazerac product. Okay. Silver is inspired by the story of Calypso, the sea nymph from Greek mythology, daughter of Atlas. Calypso roamed the islands in search of her next great lover. When the great warrior Odysseus washed ashore after a shipwreck, Calypso took him as her lover and promised him immortality if he would stay with her. When he refused, she held him prisoner, quote unquote, so-called prisoner, for 7 years before releasing him. Well, I guess if he wanted to leave and she wouldn't let him, he was a prisoner. The rest of the story is lost at sea, ... So they're talking about Greek mythology, but they're showing an English ship from the days of the explorers, and they're showing a woman with a treasure chest and pearls, full of pearls and silver coins, and the woman is dressed up like a red-headed Captain Morgan, a Mrs. Captain Morgan. So I don't know what they're thinking about on the label, because the label doesn't match the story. So I don't know how many people are reading that backstory on the back. All right, anyway, so it's kind of strange there. Quite strange. You say, but it's all about the sea. Okay, that's true. And then they're showing a map of Russia, Sweden, Norway, Lapland, Germany, British Isles, France, Turkey. So yeah, that's Tartary, the Mongols, I don't know what that says down there. All right, so that's very bizarre. Maybe the product would be very bizarre. It doesn't say where the rum is from. You notice it just says rum with natural flavors, bottled by Sazerac. It doesn't say it's produced by Sazerac. So this is telling me they're probably buying it on a market, you know, on the auction market for a very inexpensive price. Is it from the Caribbean? Is it from Kentucky? I do not know. Sazerac does own a distillery in Owensboro, Kentucky. It is called Glenmore Distillery, and they do produce rum there. And you've noticed a lot of the inexpensive Sazerac brands used to say Caribbean rum, and now they say Caribbean style rum. This doesn't even say that. This is Greek mythology rum with a Caribbean style label. Okay, silver. Yeah, it looks silver, clear. Decent alcohol legs. So there were 2 or 3 video reviews for this. I'll try to watch it. Tim in South Carolina, he's got a review. I'll see what he says. Like he says, maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't. Nice alcohol legs, evenly spaced, big spaces. So a rum with natural flavors isn't saying much, because rum may contain natural flavors, and they do not have to disclose it on the label. If you read your guidelines, federal guidelines, although they're currently updating them 2024, so I don't know what's going to change when they're finished. They say, if you look at the website, we're currently updating the regulations to comply with some recently adopted laws, actually. Um, yeah, it just smells like silver rum, like any of the other ones, really. But it doesn't have the richness and the grassiness of, say, like Bacardi, which is a premium brand. This one just has like sugar cane, sugar. Maybe there is some grassiness, taking that back. What would the natural flavors be? Now that's a question. What would they be in any rum? I really don't know. Now, they sell flavored rums at the liquor store of any sort, banana flavored, pineapple. But those are specifically, they'll have a banana on it or a pineapple on it or a coconut on it. This is meant to be a silver rum, a white rum, clear rum. But they're tweaking it. And the point is, there may be a lot of companies doing that, but they're not telling you that. All right, so it smells nice, looks nice. So we got an A appearance and an A smell, aroma. So, but the taste where it could break down, and more than likely will, like the gold did. I think a lot of what Sazerac is doing with their flavors is vanilla. Maybe they got a good contract with a vanilla extract company. It's medium bodied, has a mostly dry finish. There's sweetness though throughout. You get that underlying just straight alcohol though. It's saying 40% and it's showing it. So it doesn't hide the alcohol. You get like, if it was grain, you'd say ethanol. I don't know what sugar alcohol is called. Sugar all, sweeter all. So it is basic. If they didn't add the flavoring, it might be even more basic. You know what I mean? Like a little bit less appealing. But let's not consider the price. I mean, when you do consider the price, it's fantastic of a value. But the overall flavor, price factored out. It's it's good. Good. Not very good. Just good, like 83 out of 100. It's good. You say, what about that rum? I would say it's good. But then you can get it for, well, in 2022 you could. You can get it for $5.89 a bottle. So it's super good in that sense. Um, Really, the only thing that's a little off-putting is that alcohol presentation that's really strong. It's not bizarre like the Caliber Caribbean Silver, which those bottles still say Well, I didn't check in the last month or two at Walmart, but last time I checked, they said Caribbean rum, not Caribbean style. They could be transitioning over because it's another Sazerac thing. Um, but that tastes like they added rock candy to it and cotton candy. It's and almost like if you're eating strawberry shortcake. It's a bizarre product. It's a good flavor, but it's a very strange flavor. This one doesn't have any of that strangeness. Although I would put Caliber in the B range also. It's good. It's just dang peculiar. Um, so Les Bon Ton Relais, a good product from Sazerac. Not just marginally good like B minus, but actually good in a sense. And 83 out of 100. And if you see it for $5.89, pick it up. I wouldn't go searching it out. But I don't think too many people are going to go searching out an 83 out of 100. I certainly wasn't looking for it. Have I seen it since then? Good question. I guess I've seen it around maybe once or twice more, but not commonly. Not in Louisiana. Maybe apparently in Texas is like everywhere. Sazerac does that. They'll send certain brands to certain states, and they'll just be everywhere on the shelf, and then other states you never see it. So anyway, that's it. And when we come back around next time with rum, uh, maybe we'll look at another Sazerac brand. Kings Bay, perhaps Kings Bay. All right, thank you.